Hey Taurus, welcome to the Jezebelway Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your first half January love and then some. Happy New Year today. We just reached 20,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for all of your effort that you put into the channel. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I would like to make a shout out to Illa Sparks Jewelry. That's ILLASPARKZ.com. Go check her stuff out. She's got a lot of unique type of jewelry. You won't find this kind of stuff in the store. So it's a lot of fun to search her website. So go check it out. We do have a couple of things happening this month. On the 10th of January, it's a full moon in Cancer. That is the first full moon of the year. And with it being in Cancer, there's going to be a lot of strengthening bonds with people and a focus on family. And for some of you, it will be a focus on purging out old wounds and healing those wounds. On the 20th, that starts Aquarius season, so that's a focus on humanity and creativity. On the 24th, that is a new moon in Aquarius, and that's going to be about how can you give back? How can you manifest abundance in your life? And that's a good time to set intentions for the new year. So, cross watchers, come on in. Let's see if we can get Taurus a good read. I'm going to be starting off with an oracle card for you. Taurus, luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side, Taurus. That's a beautiful thing. All right. So let's get some cards out and see what they have to tell us today. Whoops. I guess that one wants to come out. Defensive, Taurus. Could be dealing with fire sign, but there's an element of defensiveness here. Moving away from something bad to something better. So perhaps you're moving away from defensiveness with a lover, okay, to coming together with a lover. Nice. If you're new to the channel, it's one for you, one for your partner, your blocks, their blocks, the blocks between you. How do they feel about you and a potential final outcome? Okay, too many. That was balanced, by the way. Taurus, you are speaking your truth. Let's see about your partner. Whoa, okay, well, all of them want to come out all at the same time. Your partner is, your partner wants to speak too. Okay, they want to have a conversation too regarding karma or regarding something that they want for you. So let's see what your blocks are. Rejection, walking away, and tower moment. Looks like perhaps you guys kind of had a little bit of a bust up here, a little bit of an argument, Taurus, and you are being called to go on a path. So let's see what the blocks for your partner are. Could be dealing with air signs. Okay, 2 queens on the board, Taurus. 2 queens and 3. So, I think that, Taurus, this may be a situation between you and a partner or a lover in which you were telling your partner, you know, you need to make a decision. It's me or her. or me or him or whatever your situation is. I think that your partner or your partner's telling you make a decision. You know, these energies are reversible, flip them how you need them. There's burdens in choosing a path, which way to go for your partner. And you're telling them these are the breaks. We either move forward or I move forward alone. So I think that's kind of what you're telling your partner. But let's see what the blocks between you are. We'll do some clarifying. Okay, this card flew out. This is conflict. Some sort of conflict between you and your partner. You know, the conflict is taking a new beginning forward. Okay, and I think you're kind of saying, look, you know, we can move on this path together, or I can move on this path alone. But it's time for you to choose. It's time for you to make a choice. So let's see how they feel about you. I think that they are trying to maintain a situation. They're trying to maintain two people in a situation. Wanting to make the offer to you, Taurus, to move forward. The situation they know has to transform, and you guys have to begin again in a new chapter together with just the two of you. Their intention is to offer you love and to look forward toward that abundance. So if you're wondering, Taurus, if they're going to make that choice, or Crosswatcher, if you're wondering if Taurus is going to make that choice, it's absolutely going to happen. So they're going to choose you. And Taurus, your partner is going to choose you to move forward in this new life. So let's see what a potential final outcome is. You've got Temperance, which is balance, on the bottom of the deck. Taurus, we have anxieties about long-term commitment here, first off. We have toxic energy that needs to be rooted out in this situation. You guys need to get together and talk about this toxicity that's been created by this third-party situation, okay? But in the end, the lover makes the decision to move toward you. You will have justice and balance. This confusion will be eliminated, and you will move forward together in relationships. So, conversation needs to be had about how do we move forward? Let's get rid of this toxicity so we can have a solid foundation. And you will be making the choice, the two of you, to come together in relationship. Yeah, you told him, look, this is what I want. I want a solid commitment. I want a family. I want to build. That's what you told him. You laid your boundary down. Partner was like, yeah, but if I leave this other relationship, or where's the money going to come from? Or your partner has a fear of experiencing lack, okay? And that's the problem there. In relationship, perhaps with children, your partner may be afraid to leave children, or they're coming forward and making an apology to you, okay, about the situation. They're moving forward. They're afraid of betrayal, but you are their wish fulfillment. They're coming to offer you love after a period of time in which they're cleaning their life up. And there's happy family here. You have 2 tens on the board, 10 of cups and 10 of pentacles. So your partner is acting out of a lack of fear. They're acting out of a lack mentality. They're trying to tie up loose ends, okay? Once they're able to do that, they do come forward and choose you. But you know what? Either your partner or you, Taurus, were the catalyst for this situation. I think your partner would have stayed in a mentality in which they wanted to have their cake and eat it too. So the fact that you laid down the boundary and you took the risk and you took the chance to lay the boundary down is absolutely what changed this situation. So you did the right thing. Your partner now sees, yes, of course, that's ridiculous. I have to choose the situation, and they're coming straight to choose you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. So this is where your partner feels like they are trapped. That's why there's been a delay. There's been the deception. But equal give and take, making the right choices to move toward you, gaining balance, letting go of the past, and healing is what you have to look forward to. They were holding back from their own healing. So let's get a couple of oracles on it and kind of see where they're going. So if you're worried that you laid down this boundary, okay, and they're like, you know, and you put your foot on the ground, you know, and you drew your line in the sand or whatever, and you're afraid that's going to run them off, you have to be willing to, when you give an ultimatum, you always have to be willing to lose no matter what the ultimatum is, right? You have to be prepared to carry on no matter what that consequence is. But you took a risk, you gave the ultimatum, you set your boundary, and it was a complete catalyst for the situation to do a 360. So good job on that. Your partner is coming forward to you with that decision. So let's get a couple of oracles on it and kind of see where we're going. You know, a lot of these readings have been about making decisions and making choices, leaving old things behind and taking the risk to move toward new things. So Clean Slate 2020 is going to be just about that, choosing to live in abundance in the year 2020, choosing to leave behind the idea of lack and the things that aren't serving you, and have the courage to move forward in 2020 toward what you want. What you want, what's good for you, and how to make that happen. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Very good, Taurus. Look, you had faith, you took a risk, you laid a boundary down, and it worked out perfectly for you. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. Amen. Look at that. The moment that you realigned with love and respect for yourself and love and respect for what you wanted for in your future, boom, things changed, right? Or things will change. So let's see. Let's get a couple of these on it and see where we're going. Maybe some blocks that can be removed. You know, the focus for the channel, we're still going to do the love readings. You know, I'm still going to lay it down like I always do. You know, it's going to be truth or consequences. You know, that's kind of the way the Jezebel does it. You know, I tell you the truth. Okay, I don't hold back from the truth. But sometimes when you're presented with the truth, you also need to be presented with a solution. Okay, so the focus for the channel moving forward is still going to be love reads. It's still going to be all about love because after all, that's what we're here for, okay? You know, occasionally I'll throw in some things, some different things that might be beneficial to whoever hears this message, but I want us to focus on love. And I want us to focus on how do we remove blocks? How do we remove these things in order to get to love? Whether that's love of another person, love of self, love of whatever. But if you're not right in your spirit, you're not right in your heart, you can't be right with somebody else. So that's where I would like to take this. Still going to be the same old format, but I want to emphasize healing those spiritual layers that we have. So keep it simple, Taurus. You made it simple. You said, look, It's either we move forward together or I move forward alone. End of story. And you did the right thing. Keep it simple. Keep your conversation simple too. If you feel like your throat chakra is blocked, go in and meditate on that and clear that out. Speaking in love and having meaningful conversations and loving conversations will help you unblock that. But you chose to keep it simple, and you had this little feather of hope, you know, that that person would choose to go the way you wanted to go. They would choose to go with you, and they have chosen that. Keep your conversation simple and keep the plan simple. Blessings. You've been blessed because you laid a boundary down for yourself, and you recognize self-love and self-respect. You're entering now through a gateway because you've discovered this, that you no longer have to take what's given to you. You can choose to have respect and love yourself. You're going through a gateway now you can never turn back from, because you get it now. You understand. It all starts here with the self. You will be moving forward in this situation in happiness, okay? So your blessings are here. You will be moving forward in happiness with this person. You see those two dolphins up there? You're going to be moving forward because you did what you had to do, and you opened this up and you laid that boundary down. Openness, transformation, go with the flow, new beginnings, enlightenment, just miracles. It keeps going on and on. You know, you turned the tide for this situation by laying a boundary down, Taurus, and you did it beautifully. And the universe is rewarding you for that choice. You chose yourself. You chose love for yourself. And that's a beautiful thing. So let's get some love cards on it and kind of see where we're going there. Forgiveness. Nothing can be gained, by holding on to past disappointments. And you figured that out. You figured it out. Actions speak loudly. Not empty promises, but actions. Express your love through actions. And you did. You said, hey, look, it's this way, or I'm going to have to go on my own because this is no longer good for me. And you did that. Look at your pattern in relationships. I think you've kind of accomplished that at this point. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. You did. You laid that down. You set your boundary, and it came back to you 360 degrees because that you were the catalyst for that situation. Good job. So Taurus, you did a beautiful thing, or you will do a beautiful thing. And many blessings in the new year to come. I'm going to start adding some things to the channel here and there, and hope to see a lot more of you guys. So I'll see you mid-January for second half.